What a wonderful day Thursday has been. Tomorrow, we're supposed to have insanely good weather, very little rain. Tonight, there's a 90% chance of rain. And if you've been part of the weather recently, all it is done is rained. Constant, utter rain. That's a little better. Your future is shaped by the habits you repeat, not the goals that you set. Do you believe this to be true? I do. I do. This week, I felt like I had to test my patience from time to time. And I had to take a moment to breathe and just go, okay, what is going on right now? What is the lesson? What am I learning in this situation? And how have I become stronger over the years to be able to handle these situations? This next song is an AI Suno classic. Thank you for this moment. Enjoy.
Thank you for this moment. Your hand resting over mine. Thank you for your love and touch that slows down all my thoughts inside. Thank you for sleeping beside me in the evening when the world is quiet. Street outside just breathing slow in this stillness. You are my silence riot. I'm so happy to be in your arms again. Like I finally found my way. I was empty, now I'm filling up again. You're the water in my tired soul. You're the water in my tired soul.
Quick ending, knew it would be. There is a stillness within me that no storm can touch. In this quiet glow, I remember I am the light itself, and you are the light. itself. Don't lose perspective of that. You emanate light every day, every second, every moment. You are a source, a vessel of light, if you want to look at it that way. All the music that you're hearing, at least so far, is Michael Bathurst music, and that happens to be me. And we do music here, we do spirituality, we talk about football, we talk about the spiritual side of football. Thank you to all the supporters on multiple platforms. Thank you. I really enjoyed the other day talking to Restream. And, you know, it was, I felt like it was a time to tell them how much I enjoy their platform. Because right now, we are currently on YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Now, TikTok isn't shutting the broadcast down like it did before. So they're letting me on. Before, I would be on for like 20 minutes, and they were like, nope, no more. That's it. But they supported it. Let's see if we can get this to fit a little better so you can see it. No, not that. And not that either. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, let's go like this. There are two ways to be happy. Number one, change the situation. Two, change your mindset. And your mindset in everything is so important. You know, you can look at a situation like this, and it could be coming out of fear, right? Two dogs, one smaller dog. Are these dogs going to be too rough? Or you can come from the mindset of whatever happens, I can handle it, and maybe Zoe will have some fun. Zoe is no longer with us. She has left. I would love to see the size of these dogs now. They're probably massive. And this was 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. That's what happened. Can you hear the birds in the background? So nice. The weather is pretty extraordinary. Don't forget that we are all energy. Free-flowing energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this image here. I'm going to run it through a generator and see what we end up with. Because what you can do now with AI is just insane. Okay, so we talked about the mindset. We didn't talk about the new moon or twin flames. Let's do that. Here we go.
Be aware of your thoughts. Let them lead you into a place of healing. Power energies connected to the new moon portal. Many souls feeling frustrated and lost. The key is to let go of all forms of control. Lingering energies are still causing forms of awakenings. Don't let the storms of life steal your joy. ShoutMGB will continue to shine. Unconditional love in your direction.
Tell me all your secrets. Let me scroll through your feed. I wanna know about your life, everything that you believe. In this digital connection, I long to share your pain. Leave nothing undiscovered. kiss. Secrets of your mind, in a world that's intertwined. Secrets of your mind, what truth can we find? Snowflakes falling all over the world. You'll always be my twin flame, my love unfurled. 30 years of laughter and deep connection. Through it all, you've been my true reflection. Tell me all your secrets, and I'll share my digital scars. No filters in our story. Let's let down our guards. In this sea of noise and chaos, your heart is my guide. Together navigating through the waves and the tide. Countless angels surrounding me now. Hello to souls all around, I bow. Life's a miracle, wisdom flowing through. Unconditional love in all that we do.
Caught in the scroll where moments fade fast. In a highlight reel, let's make the connection last. Behind every post there's a story untold. Let's dive into the depths and be brave and bold. There's no need for worries, just let your heart unfold. In a world of curated images, let's discover the gold. These moments we share are treasures in disguise. Together we'll rise above with open hearts and eyes. Secrets of your mind,
In a world that's intertwined. Secrets of your mind, what truths can we find? Snowflakes falling all over the world. You'll always be my twin flame, my love unfurled. 30 years of laughter and deep connection. Through it all, you've been my true reflection.
so tell me all your secrets, and I'll tell you all of mine. In this digital age, let's spark the divine.
No mysteries between us, just honesty and flow. Things we share unfiltered, watch the love grow. Flakes falling all around.
Oh, so beautiful. Shout MGB, shining unconditional love in your direction forever.
Hello, hello, Shaka. Shaka's in the house. I was on his show, oh my God, maybe a month ago. And I was amazed by the technology that he had. It was great. It was such a cutting edge. Thank you for recharging my patience time to bounce around YouTube, live panel, chaos. Have a great day. Shaka, we should do something in the future, though. Maybe we'll get together. You tell me what the topic is that you'd like to do, or I'll join you sometime. But yeah, I feel like our energies would work well together. I just do. I always have, though. You know? Are you one of those people, though, that it takes you a while to trust people? I can be that way sometimes. You also seem like you can be comfortable doing a show by yourself, which says a lot about how grounded you are. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. And so much of what goes on in our lives, we just we have to trust, right? Here's one I read all the time. I really like it. It is kind of wordy, but it is excellent. Time and karma. When the bird is alive, it eats ants. When the bird is dead, ants eat the bird. Time and circumstances can change anytime. Do you devalue or hurt anyone in life? You may be powerful today, but remember, time is more powerful than you. One tree makes 1,000,000 matches. It only takes one match to burn 1,000,000 trees. So be good and do good. So be good and do good. I like that. Yeah, that's kind of like a warning of you may be powerful right now, and you may be on top of the valley. I talk about this at work all the time. You know, when you're on top of the valley, be open to helping those who want to climb the mountain. But if you're in the bottom of the valley trying to get up the mountain, wouldn't it be better to work together with a bunch of people? I like this. No, I trust too soon, and I think I only see people as good. They have to prove to me otherwise. That is beautiful. That's nice. That is really nice. I wish the world was more like that. This one is good right here. I like this one here. Sometimes you just have to be quiet even when you've got a lot to say. And that is so much about discipline, right? The discipline of life. All right, let's see what we got for video here. Light up my life. Enjoy. a lovely ending. Very nice. Smooth grooves on a Thursday night. And we're just trying to unpack, chill. Just the first half an hour, we're trying to get that essence back. Suno is 90% of what I'm going to be doing today. And the rest will probably be Udio. I would love to play a couple at least. Udio is in a strange place. I hope they can dig themselves out of the funk they're in. It is not good. Ever since Warner Brothers took them over, they're just not the same. This is what you can do with Suno in the smooth jazz. And this has elements of funk, slap bass, really good horns now. It's fun. Enjoy. Tell me what you think. Thankful Thursday. We are here together with the Tia in Toronto, Canada, enjoying this evening together and listening to some smooth jazz, also some, I would say, meditation, world music. All of the renderings that you've heard tonight are made by Suno and yours truly by just using prompts. That's pretty simple. This one is interesting. Have a look here. Anybody following the Blue Jays from Toronto? We love the Blue Jays. We love Toronto Maple Leafs. They didn't do anything this year, right? The Raptors look good this year as well. The first thing he said to us when we signed him was, "I'm about winning championships. That's why I came to Minnesota." Ooh, that's a powerful statement. That is a powerful, powerful statement. Hard words to live up to. Montreal has clinched. We're all voting for Montreal now because guess what? There is no Toronto. If it isn't Toronto, then you should be voting for what? Ottawa. And if you're a diehard Oilers fan, well, I understand that too. Very different landscape last year, right? Very, very different. This is going to be the number one pick. Everyone's consensus is Fernando Mendoza will end up with the Raiders. And I can't see that changing. As much as I would love to see it stir up a bit, the first pick is pretty much etched in stone. So we'll have to see how things unfold in the future. We have great music tonight, insights with sports, quotes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But most of all, we're all looking to be divine and in favor.
You're tying up your hair, I'm packing up the trash. Bills stacked on the counter, we laugh and do the math. Lost keys, late train, spilling coffee on my shirt. All these tiny tangled moments teach me what love's worth. This is our ballet in the kitchen light, every small step turning wrong to right. I used to think that life was just survival. Now I see each breath is a revival. All this chaos somehow moving in our favor. You and me, a divine little miracle. Major. Tired from the day, I'm stubborn in my ways. We talk in broken phrases, then listen till it fades. Your hands start to tremble when you finally say you're scared. So I quiet every answer just to show I'm really there. This is our ballet in the kitchen. Just survival. Now I see each breath is a revival. All this chaos somehow moving in our favor. You and me, a divine little miracle. Major. We don't need perfect, we need honest, we need slow. I'll hold the silence so your hidden rivers flow. The world feels heavy, lean your weight into my chest. Every ordinary moment is a prayer that's being blessed. This is our ballet in the kitchen light, every small step turning wrong to right. I used to think that life was just survival. Now I see each breath is a revival. All this chaos somehow moving in our favor. You and me,
I have a sneaking suspicion that Jeremiah is going to have lots of love in his life, and he is going to be, I think, the third pick. He could also be the second pick. That is how much the hype train is in his favor right now. Jeremiah, that's all they talk about lately, is him, his freakish attributes. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see where he is placed. Because, people don't realize in the draft, they want players that can have impact on their team, positive impact over the next 2 to 5 years. And if you can get a player that can be really good right away, that isn't a quarterback, that's even better. Someone that might take half the season to learn the system to be better, right? Look at all the struggles that Bryce Young had. And he's starting to get his stride. I'm not going to share too much detail, but we just really realized after year 1, year 2, we had to be someone who maybe isn't the normal day-to-day Bryce Young. Yeah. And that's the thing. I think it takes a long time to adjust to the pace of football. Still think this is the greatest player. Isn't this amazing? 7th overall in the 2018 draft. Josh Allen. He is going to make somewhere in the range of $300 million and going to be guaranteed $250 million. So that is how much they believe that he is resilient. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of a few of these. We'll get rid of the Josh and the Bryce. There he goes. Jeremiah Love. There you go. All right. Okay. He's been through so many different things in his career so far that I don't think anything is going to faze him anymore. That's a good way to look at it. If you've been through the fire multiple times, you probably are not shaken as bad, knowing that you can survive, right? That is a very good point. Music, inspiration, sport highlights, all kinds of good stuff. Let's go with Open Your Heart. Smooth grooves on a thankful Thursday. Thank you and all you do. That is the kind of smooth jazz that you can make on Suno. Belt Kings with Tony D, fantasy football, NFL. Hopefully, the draft on the 23rd, we'll maybe get together at night and do something. I think that would be so cool. And then on the Friday, which is my birthday, is the second day of the draft. But I don't think it starts till later in the afternoon. So I'll have to see. But interesting times. A lot of people feel like this week with the draft, they've talked it out so much. They're ready to go. Let's get it going. The other thing that has been up for discussion like crazy is Michael and Diana. Oh, man. I feel bad for Diana. I really do. And, you know, it's just you have to be so careful on what you cover. And this, to me, is an interesting story because we're not, until recently, talking about who would go to that extreme to have them filmed in such a private area. An exclusive club. You know, this is a resort. This is someone with spy tech, right? This is someone who's got high-end cameras zooming in from probably quite a ways away. This isn't your neighbor, right? And these places are made for privacy and intimacy. So clearly they were feeling safe. And unfortunately, you know what? In this day and age, you really aren't. If someone is out to get you and wants to air your dirty laundry, the other thing I don't like about this story is Mike is going to be able to go on with his life with the Patriots. Unfortunately now, for Diane, this is going to be forever a stain. But I think there are just so many avenues that you can do, like what we're doing right now. And I think there's always going to be people who want to watch, especially now that it is so spicy, that it is great clickbait. And for clickbait, guess what? You're going to get sponsors like gambling. And what is one of the best paying? Gambling, right? So, yeah. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the families. I feel bad for the spouses and the husbands. But this is either a disgruntled partner or someone from another organization that isn't very pleased with Mike. And it is looking more and more like they were spying on Mike more so than Diane. All right, so we played earlier Light Up My Life, Never Stop Your Love, Open Your Heart, Divine in Our Favor, and we are going to play now Divine Frequencies. And everything is frequencies and energies in the universe.
Love is alive. Grand possibilities spilling like light through the cracks in me. Eyes wide open to a higher scene. Every small moment feels like prophecy. Driving in the airwaves, divine frequencies, rising on a prayer that keeps carrying me. Love keeps discovering new wave of consciousness. I'll never stop believing in
little breath, a quiet answer seeking. I find worlds inside a word. Silence starts singing truth I've never heard. I'm driving in the airwaves of divine frequencies, rising on a prayer that keeps carrying me. Love keeps discovering new ways of consciousness. I'll never stop believing in the power of this. Every amen opens another door. Every help me heals a little more. I fall, I rise on mercy like a wind. Every time I call, I'm lifted back again. Yeah, I'm driving in the airwaves of divine frequencies, rising on a prayer that keeps carrying me. Love keeps discovering new ways of consciousness. I'll never stop believing in the power of this. Love is alive, and it's moving me ever deeper into what I'm meant to be.
Great song, strange ending. That sometimes happens with Suno. It used to happen all the time. All right. Is he going to be back? I don't know. But hell, I'll take him. Dude is a great teammate, a great quarterback. We all know him. We all love him. He knows how to win. We just have to be better for him. We just have to be better for him. I like that. That kind of respect, right? This one's good too. And that was Patrick Queen who said that. I'm looking forward to trying to prove to myself that we can get back and just have another year to get a chance at it. Oh man, that's such a hard thing to do, Jesus. Very few people ever get back. Look at, oh my God. Look at the fall that Patrick Mahomes has done, right? Jalen Hurts. It's hard to get back. Some quarterbacks never get there, never make it to the final, ever. Very few. Brock Purdy got close, right? Very few people even get close to the final. It's tough. It's really, really tough. Joe Burrow looked like he was going to go every year. He's not been back since. And he was so close. The Rams just won it by the smallest margins, right? People thought it was a shoo-in this year. Absolute shoo-in. Like that Matthew Stafford was going to do it. That they were going to get at least to the Super Bowl. That didn't happen. Lamar Jackson has had years where he looked unstoppable, but got to the playoffs and totally stalled. It is incredibly hard at that level to get there. Dan Quinn, when they got close, said we may never ever get back here again. He was so shattered because he knows from his own career, many, many years in football, how insanely hard it is to get there and how incredibly lucky you have to be to get there. Love this here. I'm going to talk about something no one talks about. The game within the game. I've seen several female reporters cross the line. Imagine the stuff that Skip Bayless has seen over the years. It would probably make your head spin. And these are probably situations that he knows these people very well. That'd be tough to have that power and not abuse it, right? All right, let's get rid of that. This is very cool. So if you look at the Bengals, last year they had the 17th pick, and this is the first round, okay? First round. So you look at the Bengals, this year because the record was such crap, they are the 10th pick. Let's see here. I don't want to drop my glass. Put that over there. It's suddenly getting very dark in here. It's got to be around 8. It is. Sun goes down at 8. So 10th position, you should be able to get something. But what do you need when you need so much, right? This is so interesting. I'm really worried about the Seahawks this year. They gave up so many key pieces. I don't know. I know they got a great coach. I get that. Michael McDonald's is phenomenal. And I hope they get some protection for our dear friend Baker Mayfield. When I look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then you notice they gave up their first round pick, and I know what they gave it up for. I believe it was Jaden Waddle. And the Broncos seem to be very okay with him. The Steelers have the exact same pick. In 2025, it was number 21, and in 2026, it is number 21. That is odd. And it's the same, if you look here, with the Chargers. Interesting. Both teams are similar, too, in many ways. It'll be fun to see the coaching situation with the Chargers, how well they mesh. I think that's going to be a very different looking team. Green Bay gave up their pick, so they got nothing in the first round. The Vikings, slightly better than 2025. They have number 18. Ravens, number 14, because their year was horrible. This will help the Lions, I think, a lot, because they're great at picking. But you know what? Let's be real. Nobody's been better at picking in the last 10 years than probably in the first round. All rounds, for that matter, is the Baltimore Ravens. So, Buffalo has a number 26 pick. The Eagles, 23. Kansas City has number 9 and number 29. And I bet they'll do very well with both picks. LA's got pick 13. Will they trade up to get something? They just might. Yeah. Okay. We'll see, right? We'll see. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this graph. It just gives you an idea. And this is what, if you look at the draft picks, how many of them are going to be correct, these mock drafts? It's hard to know. But I get a really good feeling this year with Kansas City. I get an amazing feeling this year, believe it or not, with the Bengals. I think they're going to do better this year. I think the Chargers, with the coaching switches, I sense something better. And I'm hoping, not so much intuitively, but hoping Minnesota is going to do very well with Kyle Murray. And that is about all that I'm seeing on that page right now. It's on tonight. Enjoy. It's a great instrumental. All right, we're back. Hey, folks. How we doing? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Suddenly got very dark in here. I'm chilling out. Did you see this list here? Joe Burrow gets an A plus in the 2020 draft. Also, at the 17th pick, CD Lamb, A plus for the Dallas Cowboys. Any other A's here? Yeah, a couple. Andrew Thomas was an A as well. Yeah. Tristan was an A plus. Yeah, and Caesar, an A. Brandon Ayuk. Oh my God, what an incredible player. Oh yeah, and Jordan Love, number 26. So it goes to show you can get a half decent quarterback. He's one of the best, I think, in the league now. He's in the top 10. Who else do we got here? Patrick Queen. He was phenomenal for quite a few years. I don't think he is what he was, but he definitely had a great career. And if you look here, A plus again, we've got Justin Herbert. Tua Tagovailoa. They gave a B. Interesting. That's cool. What else do we have here? Let's have a quick look. Is that the same one? Here we go. Cam Ward. They give a B plus. All right. Will Campbell, a B. Kevin Banks Jr., an A. There's not one A plus here. Isn't that interesting? Huh. Now, it is also new to the game. Some of these players might blow up later. They gave an A minus to Colston Loveland. They got Jackson Dart here, a B plus. Matthew Golden, who I really like, C plus. Yeah. Okay. Yep, James Pierce Jr., an A for the Atlanta Falcons. Ashton Genty, only a B plus. Abdul Carter, B minus. Travis Hunter, a B. Travis, if he plays well this year, could be an A. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for being here, for all that you do. We're so pleased with the results that we've been getting on multiple platforms this month. We do appreciate your support. I do notice it. Please like, share, show you care. Leave a comment. Help one another. And always be aware that everyone is going through their own different personal battle. You never fully understand